Hello everyone, my name is Luis Portilla. I'm a student in 4th level of National and Foreign Languages at the Técnica del Norte University. Today I'm going to present my demo class about there is and there are. So let's start. Okay, well, my name is Luis Portilla. I'm gonna be your English teacher today, so I hope you enjoy the class and we are going to learn a lot, okay? So today we are going to talk about there is and there are. The main objective of this class is that you will be able to use there is and there are to refer about things that exist in a specific place. But before start the class, I invite you to play a game with me. Do you want to play a game with me?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so let me share the screen with you for start the class. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, so we are going to start. So let's play. It's a easy game. So do you have to answer the questions in this roulette? So, and that's all. It's not complicated. So the first one question is for Sophie. Okay. Okay. So,
Yes, teacher.
okay. What is the name of the person that teach in the school? Sophie.
Sorry,
Teacher.
my microphone is off.
Okay, don't worry.
What is the name of the person that teach in the school? The name of my teacher or what?
No, the name of the, I don't know, the occupation.
Teacher?
Okay, you're right. So the person that teach in the school is a teacher. Okay, you're right.
Yes.
Thank you so much. So the next is for Damaris. Is this? Who is the person that works in the hospital?
In the hospital, you can find doctors, nurses, paramedics.
Okay, you're right. So that's are the person that works in the hospital. Okay, you're right. Thank you so much. The next is for Michelle. Okay, what is the name of the place where the students go to learn?
Técnica del Norte University.
Okay, you're right. A university or a school, right? Okay, and the other for Talia. What animal is the best friend of the man?
Okay, I think that it's a dog. The best
Okay, you're
friend.
right. Okay, you're right. So the best friend of the man is the dog. And the last one is for Nicole. Okay, is this. What place would you like to travel?
I I like to go Canada, maybe.
Okay, you're right. It is an interesting place, right? So, according with the game, so do you have to tell me about place, thing, and person, right? So these three words have something in common, right? Do you have what have something in common? Do you have any idea?
They are nouns.
Okay, you're right. They are nouns. So nouns are referred for place, things, and person. Place is where you can enter or stay in there, right? For example, an school, sorry, an school, a hospital, or a park. Things is for, in this case, enough fruits, animals, or other kind of materials, for example, a cell phone. And person is referred about the genders, like men or women, and also the occupations, teacher, nurse, and policeman. Okay, so I start with nouns because it's important to know when we are using there is and there are. So this is a small introduction when we are using there is and there are, okay? So here I have two pictures. These pictures represent the division of the kind of the nouns, right? For example, here I have apple and apples. According with this picture, Damaris, can you tell me what do you think are the division of the nouns?
What what is the meaning? I don't understand the question.
For example, the nouns are divided in two groups,
Ah, sing
like
from
the
plural.
picture. Excellent, you're right. Singular and plural nouns. This is correct, okay? So, when we are talking about singular nouns, it's important to mention or to take into account the use of an and a. An and a, right? So these two words are only used with singular nouns. Remember that. So, Sofia, do you have any idea that means N and A in Spanish?
Maybe una.
Okay, you're right. In English means the same. Thank you so much. Means the same. So, but it's important to know when is correct use N and when is correct use A. Here I have some examples. Here I have an apple, and here I have a cat. According with the first example, Michelle, can you tell me when do you think is used N? Michelle, are you there?
When the word um, start a vowel.
Okay, you're right, but most specifically with the noun start with the vowel, okay? So when the noun start with the vowel sound, we use N in this case, an apple, because the noun start with letter A. So the rule is the following. Use N when the noun start with vowel sound. Remember that? And in the, thank you so much, Milena. And in the other case, Talia, when do you think we use a?
Okay, according to the example, I think that we use F if the next noun begins with a consonant sound.
Okay, you're right. Thank you so much, Talia. So we use sorry, when the noun start with a consonant. So the rule is the same. Use a when the noun start with consonant. You are right. Don't forget that. Okay? So a and an are used only with singular. An with nouns that start with a vowel, and a for noun that start with a consonant. So then we have the plural nouns. Okay? The plural nouns is similar like in Spanish. For example, Dianita, can you tell me what is the plural of casa in Spanish?
Casas.
Okay, you're right. It's casas, right? So in English, it's the same. We have to add s at the end of the noun to form a plural. Okay, in this case, I have cats, sorry, cat and cats. So the rule is add s at the end of the noun to form a plural. Remember that this is one of the forms to make plurals, right? Here I have one example. For example, banana, bananas. Damaris, can you help me with the other words in plural?
Okay, teachers and parks.
Okay, you're right, teachers and park. Okay, this is one of the forms to make plurals. Add s at the end of the noun. Another form to talk about plurals is about quantities. Do you know what means quantities? Someone?
No, teacher.
No. Quantities means cantidades in Spanish, right? So, for example, here I have 1, 2, and 3. This is a quantity. So, another form to talk about plural nouns is about quantities or numbers of things, right? In this case, cat, 3 cats. Okay? So, the rule is the following. Add the number and s at the end to talk about quantities or cantidades in Spanish, right? So with the previous examples, here I have bananas, teachers, and parks. With bananas as an example, 2 bananas. Nicole, can you help me with the other examples, teacher and parks, adding a number, please?
3 teachers and 4 parks.
Okay, you're right. This is an example, right? So here I have another examples. For example, For example, 4 teachers and 6 parks. Okay, don't forget that. One form to make plural is using adding s at the end of the noun. Another form is to talk about quantities or with the number of things. You have to count the number of things. Okay, so now we are going to practice. Okay, we're going to practice singular and plural nouns. I have a list of words, so you have to read and decide if they are correct using a or an or in plural, or if they are incorrect, and tell me why they are correct or incorrect, right? I'm going to give you 1 minute for read and decide if they are correct or not, okay? Okay, do you finish?
Yes, teacher, I finished.
Okay, with the first one, Sophie, can you tell me it's correct or not?
No, teacher, because the word start with a consonant sound,
Okay,
and the correct answer is a banana.
okay, you're right. Thank you so much, Sophie. So the next, Milena, it's correct or not?
Is correct.
Hey, you're right. Can you tell me why is correct?
Because is plural, eh, is a doctor. The yeah.
Okay, do you say that it's plural? Okay, no,
The
it's not.
word doctor starts with consonant.
Okay, you're right. So this is the correct answer, okay? So the next one, Damaris, is correct or not?
It's incorrect. The possible answer is 3 pencils.
You're right, because the noun should be in plural, right? Okay, so help me with the next one. You, Damaris. It's correct or not?
Again, it's correct.
Okay, you're right. Thank you so much. So with the next one, Talia, can you help me?
Sure, teacher. It's wrong, and the correct answer could be an umbrella.
All right. Can you tell me why? It's this the correct answer?
Because we use the and if the noun begins with an vowel sound.
Okay, you're right. Thank you so much. The next for Diana. It's correct or not?
I think it's correct.
Okay, you're right. And the next one, Diana?
And orange. I think it's correct too.
Okay, you're right. Can you tell me why is correct?
Okay, the first is correct because we have a and the next word begins with a consonant sound. And the second, we have an and the next word begins with a vowel sound.
Okay, but most specifically with the noun start, because a word could be a verb, an adverb, or something like that, right? Okay, you're right. And the last one, who have? Sophie again.
It's wrong because
Okay,
the noun start with the vowel sound. Yes? No?
more or less, kind of. Look at the word.
Sorry, teacher, I don't know.
No,
I can
so
answer.
it's wrong. Okay, go ahead.
So the noun is plural.
Okay, you're right. So for that reason, it's wrong. So here could be two possible answers, right? For example, an avocado without S or avocados without N, right? So here I have another activity. You have to look the pictures and decide if they are plural or singular. If they are plural, tell me the quantity, okay? And if they are singular, tell me using a or an. Okay, look at the pictures and then I'm going to ask you. Okay, with the first one, Talia, it's in plural or singular?
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, of course.
So, according to the first picture, I think it's about plural.
Okay, and tell me the quantity.
Okay, there are two pairs.
Okay, you're right. You're right. Thank you so much. So the next one, Dianita, it's singular or plural?
It's singular,
Okay,
a camera.
okay, a camera using a, you're right. So the next one, Nicole, it's singular or plural?
It's plural.
Okay,
Three cats.
okay, you're right, 3 cats. And the last one for Milena, it's singular or plural?
Is plural. For example, an elephant.
Your answer is not
I
correct?
is singular.
Okay, you're right, it's singular.
I,
So for that reason, we use an elephant because the elephant starts with letter A. Okay, you're right. Thank you so much. So now we are going to talk about there is and there are with the previous exercise and with the previous knowledge, right? So there is and there are means in Spanish haber or hay. Sophie, can you tell me when do you think we use there is?
When is a sentence in singular?
Okay, when is forever about something that something that is in a place, but is only one thing, right? And tell me when we use there are.
Me, teacher?
Yes, of course.
When there are uh, a lot of things,
Okay,
or is
so
plural.
plural. Okay, you're right. So here I have as an example, perhaps, for example, here I have a car that in this case I'm going to suppose that is a box. Okay, so using there is, I have this example. There is a car in the box. Remember that we use there is with nouns that are in singular. Also remember using a or an depending the noun. There is a car in the box. Okay, so Milena, can you help me? What is the meaning of this sentence in Spanish? Milena?
Hay un carro en la caja.
Okay, you're right. Thank you so much. So with the next example, Damaris, can you help me with a sentence using there is with that picture?
Okay, there is an orange in the box.
Okay, so there is an orange, in this case in the fridge. You are going to use a complement according to the situation or something like that. For example, here I have in the fridge, okay? So also you use an orange. Why do you use an orange here?
Because the noun is in singular, and the orange is begin and vowel sound.
Okay, you're right. Thank you so much. And the last one for the Anita. Tell me another sentence using there is again.
There is a doctor in the hospital.
You're right. So you use the same complement that I put here, okay? There is a doctor in the hospital. Thank you so much. So now we are going to talk about there are for refer about plural nouns, okay? For example, is refer about more than one thing in one specific place. Here I have another example. There are two dogs in the box. Also, here we are talking about quantities, in this case, one and two dogs, okay? So, Nicole, can you help me with the meaning of this sentence in Spanish?
Mm, hay dos perros en la caja.
Okay, you're right. Thank you so much. Then I have another example. Talia, can you help me with a sentence using there are according to the picture?
Sure, teacher. There are three students in the school, at the school, sorry.
Okay, you're right. There are three students. In this case, I hear in class, okay? Depending the situation. Because there are sorry, one, two, and three. Here's about quantities, okay? And the last one for Sophie. Can you tell me another sentence using there are?
Okay, there are 6 books in the table.
Okay, you're right. There are 6 books and I hear in the box, okay? You're right. Thank you so much. So these are an examples that that you are going to encounter or you can talk about where according to things that you can find in a specific place, okay? So now we are going to have a small practice of everything, okay? About nouns and there is and there are, okay? Concentrate. So I have this picture. Can you see well this picture?
Yes.
Yes? So, okay, you are going to watch the picture and decide if the sentences are true or false. according to the picture, obviously. Okay, I'm going to give you 2 minutes for watch the picture and try to guess the possible answers, right? Then I am going to ask you, okay? Okay, do you finish?
Yes,
Yes.
teacher.
Okay, with the first one, for Sophie, there is a clock on the desk. Is correct or, sorry, is true or false?
It's true, teacher.
Okay, because there is only one, right? Okay, the second, for Damaris. There are 6 balloons in the room. True or false?
Is false.
Okay, how many balloons there are?
I can see one balloon.
Okay, there is only one, right? Okay. The next, for Talia. There are 9 books in the room. True or false?
It's true.
Sorry. Okay, you're right. It is true. It is true because there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And it's true, obviously. So thank you so much. The next, for Diana. There is a toy car in the room.
It's true.
Okay,
There
you're
are,
right. And what color is the toy car?
it is a yellow car.
Okay, you're right. Thank you so much. The next, for Nicole. There are 4 shirts in the closet. True or false?
I think it's false
Hey, you're right.
because
Tell me.
uh, because we have there are 5 shirts in the closet.
Okay, you're right. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Thank you so much. You are right. And the last one, for Milena. There is a monster under the bed.
Is false?
Okay, you're right. There is no monster, right? So that's all for today, okay? So then we have a homework for you. But this homework is gonna be for do at home, okay? So you have to enter in the link that I'm going to send you, and then you are going to work at home. And let me explain how is the work, okay? Okay, I'm going to share with you a link about the homework. Can you see my screen?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to send you the link. Okay. Sorry. Okay, now. There is as the same examples that we learned today about an image, and you have to decide if they are true or false. And then you have to write there is or there are according to the noun, obviously. And then you have to match with the correct picture. Okay, in this case, I'm going to select that. And that's all. So this is going to be your homework to do at home. When you finish, please take a screenshot and upload to the platform, okay? And that's all for today. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy the class and see you the next class, okay?
Thank you,
Thank
teacher.
you so
Thank
much,
you.
teacher.
Okay, bye-bye.
It was a great class.
Bye, teacher. Thank you.
Bye.